Alright guys, today we are going to be working on the Corvette rebuild. This car has two faults on it. This one and this one. Let's try to fix them. Welcome to Vlogmas. Alright guys, so before we get into this, we're going to need a little bit of help on this. Rayyan is here, guys.
We're gonna work on this car. We're gonna get these faults fixed. And the rear tire keeps deflating on us, so we have to see if it needs a patch or if it's a cracked rim. Hopefully not.
Hopefully not a cracked rim, but it's definitely losing a little bit of air. This morning we had to fill it up with a bike pump.
Yeah.
The good old-fashioned way.
The good old-fashioned way. Doing it like the whole bike pump. I think there's a nail in the tire.
Gotta get him reps in. Now, we do have a couple of ideas on why these lights may be on, guys. When we were rebuilding this car, when we first got this thing, as you guys remember, this thing was doing a little bit of a ka-chow. So, this thing, I'm thinking either the sensor, I don't actually recall if we put the sensor back or if it even had the sensor to begin with, but from the accident, the sensor did get damaged. It got split apart, so it needs a new sensor.
Is the broken part still on there?
I don't remember if we put the broken sensor back on or if we're missing a sensor, but those lights are on. But let's just go ahead real quick and double check with the code reader and see what kind of codes it pulls up for those two lights. Let's do it. Alright guys, so there are the two codes right there. As you can see, it's a StabiliTrak. On GMs, that means the stability control. And obviously we have an ABS light. So right here on the code reader, as you can see, right front wheel speed sensor circuit, low voltage / open. It does say history, but the way this car works is it'll let you clear the code thinking that it's history sometimes, and then when you drive the car, the code will come back. So that speed sensor has an issue with it. The reason it triggers those lights is because the stability system and the ABS system on cars actually take readings from the wheel speed sensor to know how fast the wheel is spinning and how the how the ABS should know when to brake and stuff. It takes a lot of important information from that sensor, and if it can't be communicating with that sensor properly, then the whole other set of the systems and the ABS and stability freak out and throw codes for their own systems. But in reality, replacing that sensor, I don't even remember if it's there or not, but replacing that sensor with a new one should do the trick. Oh, but guys, where are we going to get a right front wheel speed sensor during Christmas time? It's probably going to take forever to ship. What do we do? How are we going to get one? Where'd you get this?
Merry Christmas!
How'd you do this? Did Santa come early?
I think it was eBay.
So this is the culprit right here. This little $20 part? I think it was like 20 bucks, like 15,
something like that.
14.
Yeah, it was pretty cheap actually. It was pretty good price.
This little $20 part right here can cause your car to have two big orange lights that look like an eyesore when you're driving. So let's go ahead and fix this so we have ABS and don't skid across the road and crash again. Not again, but like it was previously crashed. Also, the car's yellow. If you're new here, the car's been wrapped. We did that. I'll have the whole rebuild series of this car linked down below, and maybe I'll toss it in this iCard up here too. So yeah,
we're gonna get this sensor in. We're gonna get this car jacked up in the air.
Let's get these wheels off, and basically you guys are gonna see a 6-piston caliper and a 4-piston caliper all in their glory, and we're gonna try to patch whatever is going on with that wheel. Watch us find like a big old nail in there. We just got those tires too, guys. I don't even know how a nail got in that, but those are 335
You keep saying it's a lot of tire. It makes sense.
It's a whole lot of tire. There's no way you could find a nail on that thing while it's on the car. We have to take that off the car because we tried and it's awful. But
we're gonna see if we can find it.
We're gonna try to take these wheels off and then we're gonna go from there. I don't even remember if we have a sensor on this wheel or if it's just an open wire. If it's an open wire, we're probably gonna need to clean the contacts on it. But let's check. I don't think we would leave it open. We probably put like the damage sensor back
Hopefully
on.
it was like just an accident and the wire got ripped off, and so there's like this little like itty bit hanging off.
I don't even remember seeing the plug-in for that wire.
I don't remember.
Yeah, me neither. That's probably why we're missing it. I really hope the harness is okay. Seriously, who put these on so tight?
I think it was us.
Well, at least these wheels aren't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
What happened?
My battery? I need a reload.
Wow.
No. It's a little front heavy.
No fun.
Yay!
Oh wait. You might need this.
Give me.
You might need
Give
this.
me.
Give me that. My food? I'm joking.
Oh yeah.
These are gonna be so stuck on the hub.
Oh yeah.
no.
Yay.
I thought it was gonna be stuck.
Oh.
Ah!
Okay.
Okay, we got that wheel off. Now, where is that sensor?
You see it?
I do see it.
You do?
I do.
What happened? Is he okay?
It's gotta be broken, right? There is a sensor here, but it's probably just broken. Oh yeah, it is broken.
Yay!
I think so.
I've never been so excited to say that.
I think it's broken. It has some cuts around it.
I should hope so.
All right, but where is it actually failed from? Well, for starters, where is it going? Haven't found anything too wrong with that one yet, but maybe we can find a nail on this one. That's a heavy wheel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my. No, it's a big leak, so you would definitely be able to see it now. Oh, no, it's a rock. I got a rock.
Not looking good so far.
Why?
Because there's no nail in it. And it's losing pressure for some reason.
Maybe it's somewhere. Maybe it's like on the sidewall or something. I don't see why the rim would be cracked. Oh, what's this?
Where?
It's an indentation of sorts.
Oh. That could very well be it. And the nail's just not in it.
Oh yeah, that's got to be it.
Let's put water on it.
Yeah.
How do you test
Yeah, that's definitely it. Don't have a spray bottle, but we got a bowl and some water, so that's it right there, isn't it?
No, the other one, this one.
Oh.
Maybe if I like squeeze the tire, it'll start bubbling more. I think that's it.
Hard to say. All right, guys, so here's what I'm going to do. This right here is the ABS wire right there. And as you can see, the bracket it rests on is a little bit bent. So I can't see any physical, like crazy amount of damage on that wire. So what I'm going to do is sometimes they can just get stretched and they can break on the inside. You might not be able to see it. They put like a rubber sleeve on top of the wires and the wires could be damaged underneath that. Maybe they got a little stretched, or maybe it got stretched away from the actual sensor part itself, or maybe that part inside is broken. Don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the entire wire in its entirety. Hopefully then we can see something wrong with it. And if we still can't see something wrong with it, then we'll just replace the sensor, and that should do the trick, because clearly there's a code for the sensor as history, but you know, we never replaced the sensor, and we shall see what it's about. All right, guys, so while I go ahead and remove the sensor, my brother's gonna see if he can find the leak on this tire and verify if this is the leak on the tire. The way he's gonna verify it is he's just gonna put some water on it. The leak is very, very slow if it is that little hole right there. And what he's going to do is he's just going to pump some air into it with the bike tire. And hopefully that should make some pressure for it to bubble up since it's a slow leak. What the heck? I don't know if that leak is enough to cause that.
I can't even hear it. I don't know.
Maybe it just got cold.
Maybe it just got cold. Does that happen?
Not to the same tire multiple times.
Yeah. I thought so.
Okay, well, what do we see? I see nothing. I really gotta inspect this wire. Alright guys, so I got the whole wire out right here, and I can't see anything broken on this wire, except for maybe this part of the wire right here. If you look really closely, this part of the wire here has a little bit of a bulge, and it feels really weak right there. It honestly seems like it's broken on the inside there. I could be almost positive. I could bend this whole wire, and it's right there. It's right there where it always wants to bend. So it's definitely pinched or something right there. So let's put the new one in. I think we found our issue. Just replace this whole thing.
Out with the old end. I want a knife or something to cut this. There we go. Out with the old, in with the new. Sensor for you. Yay! Merry Christmas.
Yeah, this seems a lot more built.
Looks a lot better than the old one. The old one does look like it is broken.
Alright guys, so got the new sensor back on, but my brother was having a little bit of trouble figuring out where the leak is on this tire, and after
Can't find it at all.
I know we thought that it was that little piece that I thought in the beginning, but that was just a little divot in the tire, I guess, from a rock or something.
I don't know where it is.
The real leak, guys, I actually found it. It's where the tire beads, right over here.
No way!
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna fix that. What's going on there?
They beaded it wrong, maybe?
I don't know what's going on here. It's leaking right from here on the edge of the tire, right under the Corvette logo.
You get a picture of that.
That is crazy. Just bubbling up
Right
for
on-
days.
Right on the bead.
Yeah.
They beaded it wrong, I think, the tire people.
I don't know. I think there's only one way it can bead. I don't have no idea what's going on here. Maybe the tire got damaged when they mounted it.
Probably.
I have no idea. There's a pretty strong leak in here, guys. Yeah, I'm not sure what the fix of that would be. Would that be a new tire? Probably.
We have to look more into it, see what's...
It's like all the way down.
Completely deflate it and like try to like see what's wrong with like the lip of the tire.
Yeah, I think there might be a hole on there. They must have put it on wrong.
Probably got cut.
Yeah, they probably put it on wrong. These tires are pretty wide. Maybe the tire's defective, or maybe they put it on wrong, but nonetheless, we'll get it.
Deflate it all the way.
Yeah, we'll get it fixed. At least we found the problem there, and we found the problem up here, guys. That wire is replaced. Now all we gotta do is just put these wheels back on the car. We're gonna try to clear some codes, and then we'll take it for a test drive. Beat start.
Beat stop.
Now I gotta torque these to spec. Alright guys, let's put this thing in accessory mode and see if we need to clear some codes or if it's already done. Hey, we don't need that.
You don't need to clear it?
We don't need to. It's gone. It worked! Yeah!
It was the little sensor. Let's go.
Look, we didn't even have to drive the car. But we're still gonna test drive it to make sure that it's
So I guess it was cut.
that it doesn't come back. Yeah, I guess it was cut on the inside. Huh.
It's a good analysis there.
All right, guys. Now there's a special package right over there. So, guys, this car, when we got it, it never came with floor mats, and I like rocking carpeted floor mats in all the cars that we have. I just think it looks cool, but I really like to put ones that have kind of like, you know, the original floor mats from a car, and the ones that kind of have like the cool little logos on it, not like the plain ones. So it took me a really hard time to find it, but these Grand Sports, when they were new, they came with these carpeted floor mats that had the Grand Sport logo with a picture of a Grand Sport car, and it looked really, really amazing. But the thing is, they discontinued those mats forever ago. As you know, they stopped making these C7 Corvettes in 2020, I think, or 2019.
Yeah.
So they stopped making these, so they discontinued the floor mats for it, and they're so hard to get, and you cannot find them anywhere, especially the ones with the Corvette on them. You can find other ones, but you cannot find the one with the Corvette on it. So I did some digging, and I ended up finding somebody who had the floor mats. They're used. I'm probably gonna need to clean them a little bit, but they're in really good condition. Let's take a look at these. Okay, here goes. That didn't go to plan. I was expecting that to be a lot more satisfying.
Yeah.
Let's try it again.
Oh snap! Let's see what it looks like.
Hey, look at those.
Damn. They are dirty, but that does look cool.
They look so cool though.
with the racing stripes.
The racing stripes, and this one looks
Actually not
like.
too dirty.
You think I could still chew that gum? I think that's gum.
I could chew that all day long.
Well, they're stained and they're a little dirty, but the carpets themselves are in really good condition. Like, there's no chunks missing out of them. They're not like losing threading or anything. They're in really good condition.
They look good.
This one, so basically let's give them a quick little cleanup. Nothing too fancy, just something to get them nice and clean.
Yeah.
And then we'll go for a drive first thing tomorrow. Let's do it, because it's pretty late. What is it, like 10?
It's like 10 almost.
Oh,
We're gonna have to go tomorrow. Okay, let's
do it.
clean them up. Give them a little bit of a, give them that little bit of a
Look at that. Tough stuff. Just the silhouette of the car looks crazy. I know. Alright, I got my map pretty cleaned up. He just did his. Still needs a bit of a clean. We'll probably need to whip out the steam cleaner to get that one. Yeah. But we'll do all that when we do a full detail on this car. So for now, let's pop these mats in. Oh my goodness, that looks insane.
Down for the other one.
Dude, those look good.
Let's get it in there.
Ooh wee. Those look amazing.
These floor mats are honestly the dream.
I'm glad we got those.
10 times better.
Oh my goodness, it looks so much better with the little car. Wow, those look amazing. Alright guys, so now the next thing we have to do is just do a test drive and make sure those lights don't come back. Let's do it. Like the next day. Okay, see you then.
It's too dark today.
Alright guys, it's time for a test drive. This seatbelt is locked up. As you guys can see, we still have some issues to resolve on this car, but let's see. I'll just get my 4-point harness out right now. Alright. Not going anywhere now.
That's pretty good.
Let's do this!
Let's do this!
Yeah, look at this! We don't want these things getting stuck in the pedals.
Oh yeah.
So we'll take all this slack and we'll pop it back here.
Oh my!
Oh my gosh!
Vlogmas! Yes, it's Vlogmas. So beautiful. Most wonderful time of the year.
Vlogmas.
Vlogmas!
Alright, here, I'll let you out right here.
Alright, see you later, G.
See you later. Dang guys, this car's a little ripper.
Man, oh man. It's crazy.
This thing is nice.
So
Dude,
what do you think, the sensor fixed it?
I think the sensor did more than fix it. I had no idea that it was causing so many problems.
I didn't know
Yeah.
it would just go off. We didn't even need to like connect the
Nothing
auto, nothing.
Yeah, nothing needed to be clear, but the car's driving insanely different from last time. I had no idea that the traction, the stability, the ABS, the braking, everything was being so much more different. It was like the car would break loose and it would be almost uncontrollable before.
Yeah, I feel like it's like the one side, I wouldn't be able to communicate with it.
That
It'll like
is so
mess it all
crazy
up.
that one little part can literally change the whole dynamics of a car. I did not know that it was doing all that. I thought that it was just illuminating some lights. I didn't know it was actually making a difference. Alright guys, so this car, we just fixed pretty much 2 major issues on this thing. Well, 3 if you include the tire. We pinpointed exactly where it's coming from. This car, we fixed 2 major issues on it, stability and ABS. I didn't know that a little teeny tiny $14 sensor could change so much of a car, but I just thought it was going to turn some lights off. Little did I know this car drives insanely different now. And the tires are cold, guys. It's like 40 degrees right now. The sun is starting to set, and we only drove like a minute down the road, so the tires are very cold right now and the car drives so well still, so that's amazing. Also guys, with the way the sun is facing right now, there's shadows on the car, and I wish that there wasn't, but there is. But this is probably as best as it's gonna get at the time that it's at right now, because just go ahead and turn the camera around. If we did it facing the other way,
you can't see nothing.
yeah, then you would just have that big old sun right
You just
now.
have this. You just have this.
Crazy. But this is it, and it's absolutely amazing. This video will probably be out definitely before midnight Eastern time, so it's going to be out on December 8th for Eastern time. But I do apologize for sometimes the uploads can get a little bit late. It's really challenging to keep up with some of these uploads because a lot of this work can't be done within one day. Sometimes it has to be stretched over to the next day. So then the next day you have to do the work, and then you also have to edit it and get the video out. But we're doing it, guys. It's Vlogmas, and it's absolutely amazing, and I love every bit of it. Dang, dude, I think it looks good on camera.
Looks so cute.
Yeah.
It's Vlogmas.
It's Vlogmas. So this video is gonna come out a little bit later today, guys. I'm really sorry, but we got it all done, guys, and this car's looking absolutely amazing. If you guys love this Corvette build or anything else on the channel, be sure to go down below, hit that like button, and while you're at it, there's a shiny red subscribe button that you should click. And I'll have my Instagram channel linked down below as well, and it's also in this banner right here. Go ahead, check that out too, and drop a follow if you do. But that was all for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all December 10th. Bye.